there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged and in my very personal opinion. None of this is personal. This is for entertainment purposes. Woo! Talking too fast. This is for entertainment purposes only. The Copyright Act of 1967 is in my description. So we need to talk a couple Huntsville things. So Sunny went live a few days ago, and I don't know when she's going to appear again on these episodes. It seems that Carlos King is making a concerted effort to try to make it about the quote-unquote Core 6 again, but it's so disjointed and random, right? So, nonetheless, Lance Fletcher apparently has followed Sunny, you guys. And we already know previously LeBaric had DM'd Sunny or whatever. And so I would think that if Lance is in contact with Sunny, or at least following her, that perhaps things with him and Destiny are no more, right? So very interesting stuff there. But, again, it'll remain to be seen, what is going to come of this, how they're going to have this play out on the show. But it was Carlos King himself who said that, this was Destiny's quote-unquote love life. Destiny herself confirmed on Dr. Heavenly's interview that she was seeing Lance, and even Nell alluded to something going on between them of sorts. So I don't understand why we're trying to change the narrative now, why we're trying to rewrite history. Oh, that's because there's a newborn baby. There's a newborn baby, and obviously that would conflict with the timeline. Now, depending on who you talk to or who your sources are, your sources are, either he's still married, he's separated, or he's divorced. Either way, the baby was by somebody, right? And that somebody was pregnant while Lance and Destiny were having their dealings, because we know that the episodes are airing now were filmed months ago. And we know the newborn baby that was posted is at least maybe a few weeks or so, if that. But enough about the mess, right? So again, we're going to talk about everybody. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is off limits. We celebrate the success. We celebrate the failures. We celebrate it all. So speaking of that, next that we have on the list is none other than Tisha. So Tisha wanted to post some photos, some behind the scenes, the day after Carlos King, posted that interview with the Scotts 1.0 and the Scotts 2.0, right? So we're going to get into her post. And so it says, grateful and humble to be in this position. So this was the own event that they had in LA. Like I said, that the Scotts 1.0 and 2.0 went. So she said, grateful and humble to be in this position. Our show is up to be nominated for an award. Praying hand. It doesn't say what award show, by the way. And Tisha's not accused of promoting a fake award or a fake award show. Just saying, right? We spent the day in LA sharing our story, sharing our experiences as Black married couples, how we are building up North Huntsville, and the benefits from being on OWN Network. Being able to showcase our skills as entrepreneurs and being the only Black GC general contractor in commercial real estate on TV, also praying emojis again, has been such a blessing. Thank you. Tags Carlos King, Kingdom Reign Entertainment Family, tags OWN, and the Core 6. Isn't the Core 6, doesn't that include Mel and Tel? So let's read that again. Thank you, Carlos King, Kingdom Reign Family, OWN TV, and the Core 6 with 2 champagne glasses, you guys. So I guess that's the extent of a thank you that we're going to get of, thanking Mel and everything else, right? And hashtag the comeback group, which last I checked, also was supposed to be about the core six, which would include Mel and Tel. Says, we can make a comeback if you come back. Does that mean come back to watch the show? And come back and get the ratings up? I'm a little bit confused. Because did she post this before or after I posted the ratings? I'm a little confused. Catch us on OWN as we keep showing what is possible, and some heart emojis with a star emoji, hashtag the Scots, hashtag LAMH, hashtag Tisha Scott, hashtag Marceau Scott, you guys. And then she posts a slide deck, one of herself, which, I mean, again, she looks great. She looks fantastic. Hair looks nice, makeup looks nice, dress looks nice, right? And then there's a picture of her and Marceau. Then she has like a quote in there. I remember when I wanted to, what I currently have. I'm grateful, thank God. And then there's a solo picture of Marceau, who thinks he has surpassed Maurice now in the looks department, you guys. And then there is a couple of group photos featuring Maurice and Kimmy and Carlos King. And so the comments are interesting. Just a couple I wanted to highlight, because a lot of people in the comments were like, well, why don't we see this on the show? And then Carlos King said, love you, Tisha, you guys. And she said, love you, Carlos. And so then somebody was like, so nobody is ever going to talk about Kiki's death, you guys, and all the things. But for the most part, the comments were overwhelmingly positive. A few people were requesting as to why we don't see this on the show, and all of the things. So nonetheless, because I don't understand the argument that, you know, something bad will happen when they're filming from their places of business anyways. They're just not talking about their business and what they're doing. So either way, you're going to have it out there anyways. And didn't Funky Dineva, wasn't he on site, on location for Chateau Charest? Wasn't he on the property, you guys? So it's just interesting, once again, the hypocrisy of it all. And finally, the last thing that I wanted to get to is Stormy Steel, because Stormy Steel has apparently made the TikTok year in review of 2024. And so a couple of screenshots, a couple of highlights here that Stormy wanted to talk about. And so I'll just give you a little bit of this blurb. So it says in the US, the number of TikTok Shop live sessions hosted each month nearly tripled this year, allowing sellers and creators to connect with their audiences in real time. During her Black Friday Live, Stormy Steel of Canvas Beauty became the first ever seller to surpass $2 million in TikTok Shop sales via a single live stream, with over 1 million of that within the first 2 hours. Mandy Pena of Simply Mandy's made over 1.2 million in sales during a single TikTok Live. The record-breaking achievements of business owners showcase the immense potential of live commerce within the TikTok community. And so then, Stormy, she reposted, says this is surreal to literally go from losing everything to being number one. Also says, just like a circle around her portion of the blurb from the article and all of the things, you guys. So listen, like I said, for me, there's no hatred, right? And for me, I am always about Black excellence. I am always team Black excellence. Always, right? We don't need to tear anybody down that is doing something good, that is Black owned, that is trying to make a living for themselves and for their family. And this is great that this is happening now, and Stormy's no longer on the show. And that's just what it is. If it's still successful and all the things, we will see. We will see what happens, you guys, because again, there will always be receipts in the end. There will always be receipts in the end that is going to tell us what all of this is going to mean down the line, right? Because yes, we have these numbers and everything else now, but we are going to find out down the line what the customers think of all of these new products, because remember, she released candles Black Friday, she released car diffusers and room sprays. I feel like she's taken over Destiny's business model, but it's okay. But nonetheless, we will see what happens from here. And congrats on making the year in review. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.